Hi everyone, my name is Ashley. You can find more about me and about these yoga classes at ashleyjonas.com. Otherwise, let's just go ahead and get started. This is going to be a short yoga class for your benefit to make you feel good, refreshed, no matter what time of day it is. So a simple yoga practice to stretch out your body, make you a little more flexible, a little bit more calm, and find some peace of mind. And here we go. So we're going to start seated. This is oftentimes called easy pose. You don't need a mat. You can have a mat. You can use your carpet or your floor. It doesn't matter too much. Just find a comfortable place where there's not a lot of distractions and you can be clear to spend some time for yourself. So here we are, seated pose, easy. If this doesn't feel good, you can bend your knees, bring them forward, or sit back on your heels. Again, it's up to you. So you sit up super tall, and then reach your arms all the way up, giving yourself a big breath in, and then hands coming down onto your lap as you close your eyes. So we're going to sit here for a moment with closed eyes just to internalize our physical bodies, our breath. Notice what's going on. Yoga is a practice of noticing, of building awareness. It's not just fancy poses. So we're going to set some time to set our bodies up, set our breath up, and come to the present moment. We do that by listening to our breath, following our breath, in and out through your nose. Feel your chest lift, then your belly ascend, and then belly descends, and your chest sinks, and you melt. Often as we inhale, we're lengthening through our body. Exhale is either softening or engaging. Take a couple more deep breaths. Now to keep it simple, take your chin down to your chest. Rock your head side to side. You can open up your eyes or just keep them closed as you start to feel what's going on in the neck and the shoulders. Bring your head back up to the center. Reach your arms all the way up. Then we take a twist over to one side. Either side, look back. Inhale back up. So this is our vinyasa style, connecting that movement and the breath. It's a flow. So we look back, exhale, inhale, lifting, exhale back. One more time, other side twist. Reach all the way up. Take it forward and pull yourself to your hands and your knees. Now, if you have a mat, make sure we're lengthwise, appropriate on the mat. Hands under shoulders and knees under hips. Arch your back, look up. Exhale to round your back, look down, tuck your chin and tailbone. Back and forth a couple times. Little collapse in the shoulders is okay, only here though, as you arch the back. Come back to neutral position. Neutral is not collapsing in shoulders. It's pressing the hands down, filling out the back, and gazing down at the mat, right beyond your nose. Take your hands about a hand distance forward. Tuck your toes. Press your hips up and back, keeping the feet hip distance apart. Pedal out the feet. Notice what's going on in the legs, the upper body, the back, the chest. Fingers spread wide. We'll come back to this pose quite a few times. For now, walk your feet forward. Fold it low, grab elbows, shake out the head, get long. Feel free to bend the knees. As you inhale, we're going to lift halfway up, reaching forward, strengthening the back. Exhale, fold. Again, half lift. Exhale down, release the hands. Inhale, lift, half lift. Exhale down. Roll yourself up slowly. Head's the last thing that comes up. Shoulders back and we're standing tall. Come to the top of your mat if you've got a mat. Starting in with some sun salutations. We'll do a few sun salutation A and B's. It's just sun salutation is a specific linking of poses. Starting here in a standing position, hands by your side. Nice and tall. Shoulders are back. Feet grounded, knees lifted up, chest lifted, abs in, chin gently tucked. Take an inhale, reach the hands up overhead. Exhale, swan dive, flat back as you fold. Then we lengthen, look forward. Exhale, step back to plank pose. You can take your knees down and keep them lifted. Look forward, bend your elbows to the side of the body up to 90 degrees. Lift to up dog, modified on the knees or lifting the knees. Exhale, roll it back to downward facing dog. Again, bend your knees, step to the top of the mat. Half lift. And fold. Rise up with a flat back, reverse swan dive. Right back down, little back bend, then we fold back down. Half lift. Now this time step or jump back. High to low plank. Up dog. Roll back, tuck your chin, downward facing dog. Once more, bend the knees, step or hop forward. Half lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. One more time, back, down, forward, fold. Lengthen, step or jump back, high to low plank, look forward, up dog, lift the heart, exhale, hips to the sky, heels towards the floor. Hold for a couple more deep breaths here, getting steady in downward facing dog. Bend your knees, look forward, step, jump or float forward. Half lift, lower. Now bend your knees, sit back into a chair pose. Circle the arms up. Hands to your heart. Sun salutation B. Reach up, fold forward. Half lift, we'll do 2 of these. Step or jump back. Lower down. Up dog, chest open. Exhale, press back to down dog. Now right away, step your right foot forward. Spin the back heel down, arms circle up overhead, connect, look up, hands back to the ground, step back to plank. Lower down, now we're really starting to warm up. Up dog, down dog. Step your left foot forward, reach up. Warrior 1, hands to the floor, step back. Low plank. Up dog, down and facing dog. Take a couple deep breaths in down dog, good place to rest. Anytime this becomes a little too much, you can take your knees down, sit back on the heels, and stretch your arms out, forehead to the floor. When you're ready, coming back to downward facing dog. Bend your knees, step, jump or float forward. Half lift. Exhale, lower down. Bend the knees, chair pose, sit back, reach the arms up. Hands to your heart, lower. Reach up. Exhale, fold forward, straightening the legs. One more time, half lift. Jump or step back. Low plank. Lift up dog. Exhale, down and facing dog. Right foot steps forward, using the core strength. Warrior 1. Reach up. Exhale, step back. Chaturanga, low plank. Up dog. Down and facing dog. It gets repetitive, I know, but it's so good. Repetition is the key. Step left foot forward, reach up. Key to mastering is repetition. Hands to the floor, step back. Low plank. Up dog. Down and facing dog. Good. Bend your knees, step or jump forward. Half lift. Exhale, lower. Head a little longer. Bend your knees, sit back again, chair pose, reach up. Hands at your heart. Let's do a twist. Take your breath in. Twist to the right, left elbow touches right knee. Press into that right hand, look up. Pass the soft right shoulder. Coming back to the center, inhale. Exhale to the left. Press into right elbow. Bring it back to center. Reach forward. Bend your knees even more. Use your hands if you need to. So sitting back on your heels. Now roll it back. Lift the legs. Reach the hands forward. Boat pose. Lift the chest, shoulders back and down. You can straighten the legs or keep them a little bent. I'm going to cross the shin bone and the shin and calf. So not your ankles, but your shin and calf. Hug the knees in. You can roll forward or try to pick it up. Hands on the ground, pick up, legs back. Low plank, up dog. It's a tough transition, but we do our best. Downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward, crescent lunge. That means the back heel's lifted. Hands are on the floor. Lower in the hips and pelvis. Left hand down, let's take a twist. Reach that right hand up. Simple twist. We rise up, hands reaching wall to wall. Flip the left palm, reach up. Right hand down the back leg. Let's try a balance. Coming forward, reach forward with that left hand in front of the right toes. Lift the back leg off the ground. Stack the shoulders. Take your gaze up towards your thumb. Hands back down to the floor. Step way back in a lunge. Hands come back. Back knee to the ground. Heel to the right leg across. This one should feel good. Extend the back leg. Lift through the heart. Fold it forward. So you're trying to roll that left hip, that extended leg down to the floor. If you can, forehead to the ground. Or you can stack a fist. Or two. Take your forehead there. There's this little pressure point in the forehead. It can help get rid of that tension and tightness in the outer hip. Okay, lift back up, hands under the shoulders, tuck the back toes under, lift your right leg up and back, single leg down dog. Bend your knee, open up your hip. If you're comfortable here, stay with this open hip down dog. You can shift your weight forward a little bit. How about flip it? Flip your down dog, right foot to the floor behind you, right hand lifts, hips up high, reach back. Hand reaches back up, right hand to the floor, right leg up, lunge forward again. Spin the back heel down, this time rising to warrior one. Warrior two. Straighten the front leg. Reach forward, right hand down the leg, foot or floor, left hand up for triangle pose. Now the hips are neutral, so we've got an extension in both sides of our waist. Get this down. And from here, bend that right knee. See what happens. What? Bend. Good. Extend the left arm overhead. And place both hands down to the floor. Hands to the ground. Step back to downward facing dog. Let's do that other side. Before we get too tricky, step the left foot forward. Stay low. Wiggle the back foot back farther. Right hand staying down. We're opening up to that twist towards that bent knee. Reach up. Now from this pose, lifting up, arms open, reaching back, shoulders over the hips. Reverse it. Right hand reaching up, left hand down the back leg. Look over that left shoulder. Bring it back forward, right hand way forward. Shift your weight forward, pick up the back leg balance. Look to the left, trying to take the gaze up at that left thumb. Both hands to the floor. Step that right foot way back. Knee to the floor, heel to the left foot across. So the farther this ankle is forward, front ankle, you're going to feel a little bit more, a little different in the legs. You can pull it in a little, what's comfy. Make sure hips are squared forward. Fold it down, exhaling. This is a good one just to sit and breathe and spend some time in. but not too much time. We can spend all day there. Let's come back up. You can spend some more time there after class. Take that left leg up and back, single leg down dog, bend your knee, open up the hip, keep the shoulders level, equal weight in the hands. Shift forward a little bit. If you want to flip, you can stay or flip, left foot to the floor behind you, left hand reaching up, hips reaching forward, wherever forward is, the front of your room, front of your mat, hips up, both hips up. Left hand comes back up, unflip, lift that left leg and send it forward for a lunge. Warrior 1, reach up. Open to Warrior 2, straighten the front leg, reach, triangle pose, left hand down, right hand up. Keep gazing up at the right thumb, shoulder soft, upper body pressing back. Bend into your front knee. Get low, maybe reaching forward with the left hand a little. Bend. Extend that right arm. And both hands down to the floor. Step to downward facing dog. Look forward, bend your knees, step or hop to the outside of the hands. Squat, yogi squat. You're going to work on an arm balance. It's called crow pose. It's fun, okay? If it's not fun, you don't have to do it, but I like it. It's a beginner arm balance. It's the first one you typically learn as a new yogi or, anybody if you're doing any arm balances. So actually, you might want your feet a little closer together. You can lift the heels up so your toes are on the ground in the squat. Hands come forward, shoulder distance. Look way out in front of you. That's the key. Look out in front of you, not down, forward. Lift your butt, knees on your triceps or close to your elbows. Bend your elbows. Lift one toe, look forward, maybe two, and your toes coming together. Hold for a few breaths or keep going back and forth in and out of this pose. It's fun, sometimes fun just to try. If you're at home doing this, you can put a pillow down, crash pad. So have fun with it. Come back and do a squat. So feet down. From the squat, sit back on our butts. Reach forward, roll yourself down so you're lying down. Feet to the floor and in front of you, about hip distance. Lift the hips, bridge pose, slide the shoulders together. If this is comfortable, you can interlace the fingers, get a little more height out of the top of the chest. Press and lift. Push into the heels, the feet, to lift higher. Make sure there's some space between your neck and the floor, protecting the cervical vertebrae. And bring it down. Hug the knees in, rock side to side. Extend the left leg out in front of you. Right knee hugs in, take it across your body for a twist. Open up the right arm. Look away from the legs. Look away. And breathe. Bring it back. Knees in, switch sides. Right leg extends, left knee hugs in. Take a twist across your body. Shoulders are down and heavy. Bring it back. Hug your knees in one more time. Squeeze it in. Then we're going to relax. So extend the legs out in front of you. Hands rest by your side. Feet fall open. Just spend about a minute here. Breathing, absorbing. So to take a deeper breath in, wiggle your fingers and toes. Reach your hands up overhead. Oh, hi. Good morning. Bend your knees. You're going to roll it up. So you hug your knees in. Rock and roll, lifting up to seated pose. And this is where we say goodbye. For now. You can always come back or watch again. But sit up in a nice tall pose like we just did in the beginning. Reach up, take a breath in. Hands connect to the top. Sign of gratitude as you draw your hands to your heart with appreciation and love. Thank you for joining today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for participating. As always, you can find more at ashleyjonas.com. Have a great day. Namaste.